So in this video we're going to look at the ratherly catchily named Sony WF-1000XM3 earphones or earbuds. I think to make it easier for moving on, let's just call them earbuds. I've had these a little while now, so I've had a good play with them, understand what they can and can't do, and I'd primarily bought them simply because of the noise cancelling technology in them. We open the box, you open it out, take it out, and you've got the case which the earbuds will go into in the future. Feels quite sturdy, quite well put together, certainly haven't scrimped and scraped in it. And then you've got the two earbuds above that. We'll take a decent look at them as we move through the video and won't harbour the point now. Then underneath the cover you've got a few more accessories to have a look at. First of all, there's a variety or selection of different size silicone tips so that it can fit your ear shape nice and snugly, make sure the noise cancelling does what it should do. You've got a simple USB-A to USB-C charging cable and a load of instructions and gumph that frankly we're never ever going to look at. And that's all that's in the box. So we'll start by having a decent look at the case. Quite well put together, feels quite sturdy, a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. On the back there you see the charging port. The case itself actually has some batteries built into it, and it can charge the headphones at least 4 or 5 times before needing to be charged up itself. Magnetic clasp where you drop the the earbuds in, and they literally just pop in and they're held into place. Lid just flips closed and they're held in quite securely, surprisingly so actually. So moving on, we'll have a look at the actual earbuds themselves. We won't show you both of them because they're pretty much a replica. They're a fair size, there's no getting around that. They're not particularly discreet when you're in your ear. They do go in and fit quite snugly. The silicone tips on the end do quite a good job of getting a decent seal, but as you can see they are fairly large. We'll compare them to Apple AirPods later on and you'll see the real size difference. They're good sound quality, can't get away from that. The noise cancelling is excellent and the music through it is really good, but it's just quite large. The app that supports it, you'll see it on the screen now, gives you quite a bit of functionality. Will tell you the battery levels of each of the earpods and the charging case, and allows you to muck about with some of the settings, noise cancelling, different bass, treble, etc, etc. Yeah, overall not too bad. It gives you some functionality and ability to alter the settings to your personal tastes. So the other thing I should say as well is that the earpods themselves actually have some controls and functionality on them. So the circles on the side that I'm just pointing to now, actually if you tap or double tap them you can program the functionality to pause, skip a song, go back, whatever it may be. So I thought it quite useful now to kind of show you the difference between the Sony WF-1000XM3s compared to some Apple AirPods. Already you can see that the case is a little bit smaller, fits in the pocket a little bit better. The Sony is just a bit too big to comfortably fit in your pocket. And then moving on to the earbuds themselves, I mean you can see them on the table there. The Apple AirPods are significantly smaller, much more discreet. Generally they probably sit in the ear a little bit better, and certainly as one of the main downfalls of the Sonys is when you're in the gym or when you're being active, they do have a habit of shifting out of your ear and possibly dropping out. They're about £100 cheaper than the AirPods, but I think if you can stretch to it, you're probably better off getting the AirPods. And then just a quick in-ear comparison. So here's the Apple AirPod, sits in there quite nicely, and then compare it to the Sony, which actually when you get it on seems to be a bit smaller than you might think it would be, but I don't think there's any getting away from the Apple AirPods are more discreet. And then just to prove the point, excuse the double chins in this, but as you move, talk and active, they will work their ways out. Hideous video there, sorry really. Lockdown, what can I tell you? So in summary, the Sonys, yeah, they're good earphones, they're pretty good. The sound quality is really good. Practicality wise, kind of middle of the road. I think if you can afford it, go for the Apple AirPods. Thanks ever so much for watching, really appreciate it. Please subscribe and leave a like. Thanks and take care.